What are your songs about?
All sorts of things. About people, I like, one of the things I like most about writing songs is you can start off with something that comes from your own experience, which I think most of my songs do, but then because it's a song and because it's something you've made up, you can turn it into something completely different. So you can maybe start off with something, you know, that happened to me, but then I can bring in something that happened to somebody else or something imagined, and so they're often lyrically can just be what makes sense. They're often about a particular space, a particular time, something that's happened, whether it's just, I don't know, being in a room one morning when it's raining, or going for a walk, or just, I don't know, about friends, or there's always a starting point, but from then on they usually become something completely different, and I almost jump from person to person, and a bit of that story, a bit of that story.
One must be the sky above, always falling in and out of love. Why's got to be so black and white? How to get the send it all tonight? Oh, tonight.
I really like performing. It's a lot of fun. I think it's quite scary, but it's really good fun. I really enjoy it. I sometimes wish I seem to have turned into a solo artist, and like sometimes it's quite hard to do that, to be on your own on stage all the time. But I guess I like it really. I must keep doing it. These days, from in the past, I used to sometimes work with live mini discs, recording of my sounds and singing and playing bass. And then I started working with a drum machine, which I could also load sounds onto and start looping different sounds. And then last year, I bought a sampler, a loop station sampler, which is an amazing instrument, and that's changed my live show quite a lot, because suddenly I can actually record what I'm singing, I can record my bass lines, I can record sounds that I'm making live on stage, and now I'm looping all these together, and that makes a much more interesting live show, I think. And it's fun because it's different each time, and it's great because you can actually have 3 or 4 of me singing at a time, have 3 or 4 bass lines, build up sounds live, and I'm really enjoying that at the moment. I've always operated my own equipment, I've always programmed my own equipment, I've always, you know, done everything myself because I love technology, and I think it's just, you know, it's the best way to get what you want done is to do it yourself sometimes. And I always like the idea as well that I'm working within my own limitations. I work with the technology that I know how to use at that time, and I'm very into a very simple sound anyway, so it's all, you know, I don't need vast, you know, years of programming skills. I can just achieve what I want to quite simply. But, you know, I enjoy learning technology and computers, and you know that when you get a new machine you have to spend, you know, a good few weeks, hours, whatever to learn it, and I like that process. And then you get to know the machine, and then you can use that to make the kind of songs I want to make.
Every morning I miss happening on the train of colors.